I'd like to call the meeting to order. This is the October 26th, 2016 meeting of the Lowell Conservation Commission. Tonight's first item is a notice of intent continued from prior hearings. The City of Lowell wastewater utility concerning DEP file number 2060764. Project location is 55.1 and 61 First Street Boulevard, and it's proposing to rehabilitate the West Street flood pump station and construction of an inline storage facility that includes an interceptor storage facility at the Reed Station that will integrate into a future wet weather treatment facility. Mr. Young? So in continuation of this, is there any new information from you or any changes since we considered this project at the last meeting?
No, nothing has changed.
Okay.
We now have the DEP
Okay.
file number.
All right, that's what I thought. I was just checking. So I'd like to open this up. Is there anyone who here would like to offer their comments or concerns? The chair recognizes that Mr. Young is the only one in attendance this evening. So do I have a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll offer a motion to close the public hearing.
Second? Second. By Commissioner Varnum, motion by Commissioner Lovely. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. Do I have a motion for a standard Lowell order?
I'll offer a motion to issue a standard City of Lowell order of conditions for this project.
Motion by Commissioner Lovely, second by,
I'll second that motion.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Signify
Aye.
by saying aye. And the ayes have it. All right, so, and
Thank
just,
you.
you know, be in touch with Christine. Okay. Moving on to tonight's second item on the agenda is an enforcement order, also continued Antonio Viola. The violation location is 81 Delaware Ave. Christine, when we left this, I think we were worried about just the stabilization and how's that progress?
It hasn't changed since the last meeting. I contacted the attorney and shared basically the minutes from the meeting where the commission wanted the site to be stabilized with grass or some sort of ground cover. He said he understood and he told his client. Our board enforcement agent was also in contact with the contractor who removed the gravel and stated what the commission wanted. And as of Monday, nothing has been done to the site. And there's been no contact with the office.
So I'm going to just open it up if, you know, if we want to do, I mean, my preference is that they, you know, the time is getting very short now. I mean, it's a good time to, you know, buy a bag of seed and just seed it. So, any other input? I mean, it's not this is not a bank breaker here. It's a $20 bag of grass seed. So, and a guy with a rake, especially before all the leaves fall on it. Okay. I mean, we're not asking that it be hydro-seeded or anything like that. I mean, if they want to do that, that's fine, but...
So I can relay that message, but short of doing it myself, I don't
No,
know
I
what will
realize
ensure
that.
yeah.
We'll just keep the order open.
Yeah, we'll just keep it open. All right, why don't we put this on for the 1st November? We'll put this under other business for the 1st November. I don't think it needs to go on the regular agenda unless things change and, you know, they want to come in and address us, but, okay. But otherwise, just leave it open, so we can't. Meeting calendar? I didn't see that. Did I miss that?
I thought I sent around the 2017 proposed meeting dates and submittal deadlines. The commission has to vote on it before December 1st, so there's
Right.
time. We could do it next time.
Right. Did it go out in the email? I didn't see it, so.
It did.
It was? I must have missed it somehow then.
I can always resend
Oh,
it.
no, I know there was several attachments, and I just, maybe I just skipped over it.
If I recall, consistent with past years, one November meeting and one December meeting?
I believe so.
I think so. So agenda topic for next meeting, I would think.
All right, and then we have minutes for approval, the October 12th, 2016 minutes. Are there any comments and/or a motion on that?
I just have one comment concerning this same project, 81 Delaware. I think I said there probably were several wheelbarrow loads of material that was brought in that are still on the site, even though it's leveled off. I wouldn't have gotten on his case at all for just one wheelbarrow load, but, you know, it is pretty deep in some places, which is why I thought the grass seed was going to have a problem.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll make a motion with that correction to accept the minutes of October 12th.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Varnum, seconded by Commissioner Lovely with the correction. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it. Do I have a motion to adjourn? No,
I just
we
didn't
have
know if
ex-
I needed to bring up the emergency certificate that we signed yesterday.
Oh, yes. We
We had a homeowner on 12 Locust Street requested a handicap ramp to be installed in their backyard. It's considered an emergency. The person doesn't have access to their home. It is bordering land subject to flooding, so they are going to file an application with the office, but we did allow them to do the work to install it now. So they're going to start the work on Monday, and we've already been contacted by their engineer who's doing the site plan.
Okay, so has that been signed yet?
No.
Okay, so I received a call from the city yesterday, I believe, and this is a returning veteran who now has a requirement of a wheelchair. And it was
Trust?
Locust Street, right. And it's not it's near the Black Brook, it's not in the riverfront area, it's beyond that. It is, however, buffer zone, and it is floodplain. So I had the discussion with Mr. Slagle from the city regarding, you know, whether or not there was going to be adequate compensatory storage on the site, and there is, from what I understand, potential for that to occur, but regardless, where we have a situation now where we have a residence that's out of compliance with the ADA, and I felt that we have a Wetlands Protection Act, we have flood storage capacity, and those are guidelines to be followed to the extent that they can be. And I think that in the long run here, the reason I had indicated I would sign the emergency order is because time is of the essence here. This is, you know, this is someone coming back to their home for the first time. And I just think it's the right thing to do. It's a one-time situation. It's a access ramp. So from what I understand, the family will be filing for either an RDA or an NOI for the work after the fact. But for now, it indicated that this was the situation where I would sign an emergency order. So it's on me. If the board, you know, doesn't agree with that, that's fine. But I don't want to put anyone on the spot. But so that's why I indicated I would do that. So, all right. So those are my comments on it. So we need to ratify the emergency order but we need a motion first to do that, so.
Move to ratify the emergency order.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? And I'm going to open it up. The chair notes that there's no one here for discussion either for or against. Any discussion from the board? Okay, all right. Anything additional from the city, Christine? Okay, thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it. All right, so the emergency order is good for 30 days, obviously, and then we go from there, so, okay. Just if you could extend that. I'm sure they probably already know, or,
Yeah, I talked to the property owner who's actually doing the work. He came to the office last night, and I did explain, I talked to him about filing, and I had already spoken to their engineer, so he's already got that ball rolling. And we, as an office, decided to make it a condition of the emergency order that they file something within the next 60 days, and so that's what we did.
all right, okay, thank you. All right, now do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll offer a motion to adjourn.
Seconded by,
Second that motion.
all right, any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, the ayes have it.
Aye.
And good night.